Trevor Bauer in the bullpen, that's what Terry-Francona is going to be doing in their first 2 games in Houston. Trevor Bauer, who was on his way to being a Cy Young Award contender until he got hit in the foot with a line drive. Trevor Bauer for the year was a 2.25 ERA, and I could tell you this, Trevor Bauer, who certainly would rather be starting one of those first 2 games in Houston in the playoffs rather than be in the bullpen. So why is he in the bullpen? Well, number one, Corey Kluber starting the opener, Carlos Carrasco starting game 2, but I think Terry-Francona wants to make sure in a best-of-5 series he wins a game in Houston and doesn't come home down 0-2. And I think he wants to have Trevor Bauer be that same kind of game-changing impact reliever that Andrew Miller was in 2016. He would use Miller anywhere from the 4th inning to the 7th inning in those playoffs when the Indians ended up surprising the whole baseball world and going to the World Series. Well, why doesn't he do that with Andrew Miller again? Because Andrew Miller is not the same Andrew Miller right now as he was 2 years ago. Miller has dealt with a shoulder injury. He's dealt with some knee problems. He says he's feeling better. He was pitching pretty well for a while, but his last outing or 2 have not been real good. Cody Allen's had an up-and-down year. Francona knows that one of the keys to getting to the World Series is a very strong, elite, shutdown bullpen. And I think he believes he needs Trevor Bauer, who's willing to start or relieve or do anything like that in the bullpen to do that. Meanwhile, Bauer, I'm sure, will love a piece of the Astros. His career record against Houston, by the way, 7-0. 7-0 with a 3.18 ERA. 7-0 against the Astros. He also got into a Twitter thing with a couple of the Astros pitchers. It was just sort of silly. Now, Trevor Bauer, by the way, has pitched 22 innings out of the bullpen in his career. ERA, 2.45. Again, 2.45 out of the bullpen. That looks pretty good for Terry-Francona. Some people would say it's a gamble to put Bauer in the bullpen. I say this is him just changing the game a little bit. And if this works, I think you will see other managers down the line do the same thing where they take one of their top starters and put him relief in a short series like best of 5, like the Indians are doing against the Astros.